Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. So I'm going to Scott selections here for Tuesday, October 17th. For again, today's play of the day. Quick recap what happened yesterday. Nothing really to recap. Give it a look at play in tennis. It was supposed to be for Tuesday morning, but unfortunately the match got pushed back to Wednesday. So either way, nothing to recap. Look for a winner here on Tuesday. And for today's play of the day, going to transition back to hockey. Going to look at a matchup between the Stars and the Golden Knights, taking place at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this matchup, going to look at the total in this one. Going to take the under 6 goals at -118 on Bet Online. Time of recording of 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Covering why we're going to take the under in this game. First reason, both teams very good defensively. Now, I am going to have to date back a little bit to last year because the sample size is still pretty small for the season. But last season, Dallas only allowed 2.62 goals per game, which ranked third in the league. Vegas only allowed 2.74 goals per game, which ranked 11th. So both teams defensively last year were really good, and so far that has carried over into this season. Vegas has played 3 games. They've allowed exactly 1 goal in each of those games. So defensively, Vegas has been incredible. They've dominated a lot of the action. I think, once again, they should be pretty sharp defensively at home in this game. Meanwhile, Dallas has only played 1 game this season, but they only allowed 1 goal. And they won that game 2-1 against St. Louis. But you're looking at, dating back to last season, Dallas's recent numbers in the regular season, they are still very elite defensively. So Dallas has allowed less than 3 goals in each of their last 7 regular season games. And you're looking at who's in net. A big reason for Dallas's great defensive run. You have Ottinger, who's supposed to be in net for Dallas, who's one of the best goalies in the league. And last season, in the regular season, he was amazing against the Golden Knights. I know in the playoffs he was a bit more hit or miss, but in the regular season, he dominated this team on a regular basis. So in his career, he's 4-0 against the Golden Knights. And last season, he had a .96 goals against average and a .967 save percentage against the Knights. So I think, once again, he should look sharp in this matchup. Meanwhile, you have Adin Hill in net, most likely for Vegas, who, of course, won the Stanley Cup last year as the starting goalie. And so far this season, he's proven, at least at this point, that the playoff run was not a fluke because he's been really good so far in this new season. 2 games played, a 1.01 goals against average and a .964 save percentage. Simply put, you have 2 of the better goalies in the league. I think that Hill, once again, the jury might still be out on, but I think he's definitely above average. Ottinger's easily top 3 in terms of goalie talent. We know Vasilevsky's injured, so I do think that Ottinger is firmly in the top 3 at this point. And a big reason why I do like this under is because of the head-to-head meetings, including the playoff series last year. Each of the last 10 meetings have had less than 7 goals. And of course, 6 is a push here, so you need 7 in order to lose. I don't see this game reaching 7. Simply put, I think this is going to have a playoff atmosphere to it. It's going to be a matchup between 2 of the best Western Conference teams. This might be a preview of the Western Conference Finals potentially in the future. But with the amount of defense we've seen in the last 10 meetings in general, I do think that 6 is a little bit too high for a total. I am expecting a bit of a rock fight here. A 1-1 regulation period, maybe a 2-2 regulation wouldn't shock me. If the game goes to overtime, I really would not be shocked, but I can see a spot where both teams do not reach 3. And because of that, I do think there is some value on the under. If you want to even go back further for the head-to-head, the under is 12-4-1 in the last 17 meetings. So once again, you have 2 of the best defensive teams in the league with 2 very good goalies. And I do think with the overall atmosphere you should be experiencing with this clash of titans in the Western Conference, you're probably going to see a lower scoring game. 2-1 final, 3-2 final, something like that, but I think 6 is a bit too high, and I am going to go with the unders. Play that once again here for Tuesday, October 17th. Is going to be on the Stars and the Golden Knights under 6 goals at -118 on Bet Online. Bye, everyone.